Hey guys, what is up? What is up YouTube? What is up the family? We got the 1.6 last stand gold build going down today, so let's just dive right into it and let's get to business. Hey guys, what's going on? We got ourselves another crispy build video going down. We are talking about our 1.6 last stand gold build. So let's talk about what we have here first. So let's a few things. If you are new to last stand, I'm gonna touch on briefly real quickly. Normalized PvP. Last stand, toughness is really not your friend. And then third thing is, yes, cheese is still out there, but you know, teamwork makes the dream work, right? Let's talk about the DPS side of things. I'll let the skill build healers handle their side. I'm going to cover the DPS side that I like myself, in my opinion, that works good for me. So what does that mean? On my build, I am running an outrageous 8,423 firearms. Stam is at 3,850 and 2828 electronics. I know for some of you DPS guys, you're like, Nelson, 8,400's nothing. Join that 9,000 plus family. I understand that, but I like my current setup the way it is. It works good for me. I like the little bit of sturdiness and last thing I get from it. Just feels a little bit better than that 9,000 plus life. You just feel like paper sometimes. You shred immediately quick, but this thing right now found a great balance to it. So let's talk about our main stats and our skill or talent rolls on our weapons. So we have 24.4 base damage on our lightweight M4 with deadly, destructive, and vicious. MP5, we've got a base of 23.6, and we've got responsive, deadly, and competent. Let's dig further into our weapons. Let's look at our stats on the weapon. So we already know the base damage is that 24.4. It's got 25.5% crit hit chance. We got 44% on the critical chance, 123 on our headshot damage. 44.5 enemy armor damage, and survivability we're sitting at 32.78. Take a quick look at this here, and yeah, we're good there. So we're gonna come over here now. Let's look at our MP5 ST, my baby right now. 23.6% on the damage, 23.6k on the damage. Almost 41% crit hit chance right now, 95 crit hit damage, 55 headshot. We've got 7.5 enemy armor damage, just to throw it in there, why not? 22% damage to elites. We have survivability, of course, still the same. And health, you can see there I have 237,000 health. Now, 237,000 health, literally, I will tell you when I mean this is a last stand build, this is a last stand build. This glassy build, you will feel it running it in the dark zone and anywhere else, how squished this build can be with only 237. I shit you not, you'll feel it. So I say this is last stand because of normalized PvP. So in normalized PvP, what basically happens, your armor, and attachments are all normalized. Armor's maxed out, mods are all equalized out, and you get where your stats will actually kind of boost to all be at the levels. They do this for equalization amongst players to try to make it seem more fair combat and to feel better. And also a little bit of damage regulations in there, just there as far as damage you take in. So this is totally meant for last stand. So with these 8,423 firearms, it feels really good. I love it. It feels real nice, real strong to run. Chest piece. Barrett chest piece. I know a lot of you guys loved it. I know a lot of you people grind for it in 1.5. Womp womp. Unfortunately, it sucks in last stand. Only because of, like I said, the normalization. With the armor being capped out, that second talent when both skills are down doesn't apply. So you don't get that extra 10% over and above cap. It doesn't work. So the most you would get was the 5% from one skill being down. But if you're like me that pulses then booster shots, most of the time my both skills are going to be down, and very rarely am I just using one. So in all honesty, Barrett still is okay, but it's not the great as it used to be. Moving on, I run a specialized backpack to get myself some more skill power. For the mask, we are running Tenacious Mask. For the gloves, Skull Gloves. That is why my base damage is so high, even with my firearms on top. Why it's so high with my weapons is because with the Skull Gloves, you get a flat 16% damage increase to your weapons as long as no gear set is active. That is the beauty of the gold build, and that's why it is so strong right now, and why it's become a favorite in 1.6 since the nerf to alpha, removing those two talents and kind of bringing the build down a little bit. So that is why it is the best build, in my opinion, to run right now in 1.6. Tenacious Mask, if you're unaware of what it does, when you pop a med kit, it gives you 10% damage increase for 10 seconds. So in actuality, I could pop a med kit, hit my booster shot, and with my current MP5 ST, I'm getting 10% from Competent, I'm getting 10% from Tenacious, then I'm getting another 10% from Responsive, and then I'm getting whatever I'm getting from booster shot. So there's a chance that I could getting almost 40% boost, 40-50% increase in my damage. And if I'm already running 400k TPS, that means I could be hitting players in upwards of 600 to 700 flat hard damage right to the face, which is amazing, and that's why I love this current build. Knee pads, they're really kind of what you want to run. Short bows, what people like with the gold build, I don't grenade as much, and when I do grenade, I'll probably kill myself with short bows because I've never been a grenade thrower. I've never been a big flame turret seeker mine guy. That's just not the way I run. So that kind of stuff doesn't work really for me. So I run accomplished knee pads just because some of the best stats I had on them. Holster wise, got a recovered holster. I run recovered because I don't nimble too. I don't nimble each. I'm usually so caught up in the battle of fighting person after person. Recovered holster I thought was best because it had the best rolls. Damn near maxed armor. The rolls on everything from the firearms to the stam to it's just amazing. Couldn't resist it. So that's what I run currently for my build because it makes sense for moi. Now let's talk about talents real quick. Abilities, of course, I run conceal and I run booster, but talents. Here's the one thing too, you guys gotta remember. The med kits people complain about too. Take off adrenaline. Adrenaline right now has really messed up med kits for people. So take adrenaline off and you'll actually get a decent heal from your med kits. It's because of adrenaline. If you notice the way it's changed, med kits now heal over 10 seconds and will not stop healing when damage is taken. What that has done is then what it did is it nerfed the initial boost of health you get from med kits, but it gives you a consistent 10-second heal. So that is why med kits seem like they suck, but they're really doing their purpose if you look at adrenaline. If you have that talent on, take adrenaline off and you'll get a real med kit heal. Now, the talents I run: combat medic. Use a med kit, and then anybody within 20 meters of you will get 40% of heal as well. I also run critical save when I'm below. When my health is low, it increases my damage by 20% for 10 seconds. It used to be 40, which was OP. It went down to 20. And then strike back. So this is really cool since the heals the way they are. When your health gets low, your active cooldowns will increase by 20%, allowing you to get heals back faster. And then the last but not least, I have precision on. Headshotting a hostile will pulse them for 10 seconds. This is really cool because this will help you too when a skill is down to keep your pulse up on people. Even people that run conceal, a lot of times in fights they'll forget to pop their conceal again. So this is a good way for you to not even have to spend a skill and be able to still get a pulse off on them with this amazing talent. So please make sure that, of course, from everything from your skill, your main skills, so your talents are correct when you're running this. Let's talk mods real quick and roles. Everything I have all my main stats rolled to firearms except for one piece that is rolled to stam. Okay. Past that, all the mods on my weapons and on my gear is firearms and health all the way down. Firearms and health all the way around. That's the way it is. On the mask is the only thing that has the main stat rolled to stamina. And that's just to give me a nice balance, just a little bit of balance of toughness, just a little bit in there. So make sure you want to make sure that firearms roll up here is going to be the firearms, and then make sure you look at these areas here for getting that health in there. So you want health. Get yourself ammo capacity if you can. It really doesn't matter in Last Stand. You get so much ammo, and really honestly, between killing people and ads and such, you'd never really run out. So honestly, this is a really cool one, cool way to roll your gear. Main stat firearms. Next thing, make sure you got health on it. Just firearms, health, firearms, health, firearms, health, firearms, health on everything. And when you get yourself some skull gloves, make sure you have whatever gun that you plan on maining, and honestly on this I'd rather have SMG and assault on that list. I'd rather say crit chance, SMG, and then assault instead of it being enemy armor damage, although enemy armor damage does kind of still work in PvP right now. It's still there, but you can't stack it as high as you used to without sacrificing a lot of your build. So I would rather it have assault, but take what you can. You'd want to make sure you have at least crit and then at least one of your weapons, preferably the one you're going to main the most, on there also for your major attributes on your gear that you have set up. But that's pretty much it far as what is laid out on there. I'll show you guys real quick some DPS numbers. I'm going to shoot my lightweight M4 first. Show you what that looks like. I'm gonna switch to my I'm gonna give you a booster shot so you can see competent with booster, what it looks like with this guy. That's competent with booster shot. And what's great about it is since it has competent on it, if I was to switch over to my lightweight, competent is applying to my assault rifle too as well. So you can see some nice damage boost there too as well from both weapons. So that is the damage for these guys. This is without the booster shot and without competent active. That is what I'm pushing on this guy right here. And as you can see below the grenade, you see that constant precision talent popping in there, which is really cool when keeping up those numbers. So that is pretty much it there. Hope you like the fly style layout of my guide too as well. I'm all about the division fashion. Some of y'all don't care, but we gotta look fresh when we shooting people. Let's get over to the notes and things, guys. So notes and things. Remember, first off, this is normalized PvP. Dark Zone is different. If you're in here with a Dark Zone build, you may be like, God dang, why am I not performing the same? Same way if you take your Last Stand build into the Dark Zone, you're like, why am I getting melted? They are different, guys. You gotta make sure you have a build for the Dark Zone, the build for Last Stand, because you will feel the difference going back and between them. Then also, what I like to say, firearms is bae right now. It is because of the way they changed the conversion of STAM. It's no longer a 1-to-1 conversion with STAM. Now it's more of it's like a third of what it used to be. So you really don't get that much conversion into STAM. If I was to have 8,000 STAM right now, max I'd probably have is like 480k toughness. When in the other pass I would have well over 500 to 600k toughness. It's just not the same as it would have been. So that's why people are favoring firearms a lot more in this meta. Once again, all main stats roll to firearms except for one main stat, STAM piece. On the mask, make sure you have crit chance on your mask. Barrett chest piece does not work in Last Stand as well as it should. Vigorous or rapid chest pieces are really good. I like Vig myself because a booster. If you're a big person on your skills, rapid will work for you for the cooldown. Take off adrenaline talent if you are having problems with med kits. It will save your life out there. Combat medic, strike back, precision, critical save are the best talents in my opinion. And remember, all mods, attachments, stats are balanced out in Last Stand. So do make sure you guys understand that when you are playing Last Stand out there and you are doing those things. Guys, I really appreciate you guys checking out this video. Thank you so much for the support. Everyone that's been leaving the kind comments, the likes, the follows, the subscribes, the showing love in the chat and the channels. Yo, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. The family be strong out here. Thank you very much. Big ups to LOK, which is a community, guys. If you have not checked it out, LOK, look it up, Legion of Kings. We're a positive community out there in the division, trying to make the division the best community on Twitch. So please pop in the chat when you get a chance, or if you see me streaming, hop in, check out some LOK stuff, and I hope to see you guys out there. Thank you, agents. This is Nelson signing out, and I'll see you out there on the battlefield. Later, guys.